If you want to learn how to trade just like me, join the community, click the private Discord link, sign up through this membership level, and you will gain access to weekly group mentorship calls for free. Before we start, just make sure you're following me on Twitter. I would suggest using the links underneath each video because there are fake accounts out there. My name is Louis_Crypto. I've got a blue tick as well. This is where you're going to see posts beyond the YouTube updates. So yeah, turn on the notification bell on over here. You can also private message me on my Twitter for more information regarding all the educational offers that I have. And we're so very close to 2.5k. Let's try and hit this before the end of this month. We only need less than 70 followers. So yeah, make sure you're following me over here for more content. Let's get into the Bitcoin update right now. Welcome back everyone to another Bitcoin update. Today is a very important one because although we've met and got in between our two technical targets between 46 and 50k as our topping out signal, there we are on the verge of losing this potential continuation of the uptrend. There's a certain level that needs to hold, and we're going to run through that in today's update. So yeah, just make sure by the end of this you're aware of the level Bitcoin needs to protect in order to keep this uptrend rising so we can continue to meet all these targets, because when you are above the golden pocket, the reversal wave is created and all of these targets should get met. The only way we go ahead and lose this is by losing the golden pocket, and we've been playing around with that area for the last few days now. In fact, if you go to the left, I marked out this wick from a couple weeks ago, or even around a month ago now, back in December. This was the low once we had broken through the golden pocket that we needed to hold as support. It was a specific reason why I marked out below the 0.5 and on the 382, not just because it was the 382, because if I was just marking out fib levels, I'd actually mark out the 0.5, and we can see that we actually held the 0.5 as support right over here. But as we created a wick during that day on this level of support, which so happens to be the 382, and it also so happens to be that when we got down there again, that the 55 daily moving average is also there. I know that this is a second layer of defense of this uptrend, so if we ever do lose the 20, you come down to the 55, but you get thrown back up into the uptrend. And that's why in today's update we're going to run through the levels that Bitcoin must protect in order to give chances of going back into this uptrend and continuing past 49k, which is where we topped out. So make sure you stay tuned, like, subscribe, comment and share these updates. Turn on the notification bell as well so you're aware of when these updates do come out immediately there. Also, for anyone that joined the Discord community over the past 2 weeks, I know that some of you actually didn't add me as a friend and join, so make sure you're checking your email confirmations for my Discord name, and all the processes of joining the chat are in the emails. So if we're going back to this chart right now, of course I've just said that this 382 level 41,800 is vital to hold because it's part of our golden pocket. I know that it's not one of the golden pocket levels, but as explained over here, this red candle was holding the 0.5 as support, so it is the golden pocket. And then because the wick is below, I need to mark out that wick. That's on 382, so 41.8k, also the 55. As long as we hold that, we have an opportunity right now over the coming days, including today, to reclaim this key level $43,000 and then flipping that into support. Of course, we'd need to reclaim the 20 moving average as well, and that's sitting at $43,681. But a first step is climbing above 43k and then pushing through into 44k, and then we've completely cleared this. We would have just reset the market by coming down to the 55 moving average as a key level of support after this huge breakout, just resetting and then looking for that continuation higher. This can all go wrong, guys, because we are, as you can see, the past few days actually rejecting this area with the 20 moving average slightly above us at $43,700, let's just call it. So if we're failing to break through this level, and then let me just mark that. So if we're failing to break through here and then this 41.8k actually gives in, we have one more layer of defense. What will you actually say if we weren't using any horizontal supports and resistances and only the moving averages? Then if we're losing the 55 at 41.7, 41.8k, then you'd instantly come down to 35k. That's what we would say if we're not looking at horizontal supports and resistances. But as there are, we know that the 40k over here will step in as support. So even if the 55 is lost, yes, you would assume it's going to the 200, but there are other levels of support. It's not just the moving averages that we're following. There are fib levels and so on and so forth. So this is the low of our range. So this being 40,000, we need to protect that at all costs. So a loss of this 41.8k could send us back down to there. Just need to hold it at all costs. And as long as we do so, we're still looking for a reversal to continue high, although over the last few days, or week or so, it has been quite scary how aggressive Bitcoin did drop back down. We are still holding all the key levels that it needs to in order to get this bullish continuation. I can even make it easier by marking out this huge box, and you know that while we are above this area, which is a 1.8k zone, we are looking for a reclaim of our key moving averages and golden pocket for the continuation to our next set of targets. As 49k was met, you'd then assume 50k would be next. Guys, hopefully this all comes to fruition. It can all truly go wrong, because not only do we need to hold this as support, we need to reclaim the moving averages, the 20 daily, as well as the golden pocket, in order to validate those targets again. Because for the moment, as we drop down below it, we're just trapped between these 2 points, and then it's going to decide, will the lower end give in, or will the upper end give in? We know that the loss of 40k would start a huge dump down towards 35, and then of course if we continue to hold this area, reclaiming the 20, we're looking at 50k next. Guys, make sure you like, subscribe, comment and share so we can hit 8k as quick as possible. And if you want to get educated, I have a course that's now discounted permanently. You'll always find it at £99. It's because I'm going to start making a new course in this year, which is way more advanced, more up to date as well, with the new things that I've learned since making the last one. I've also got a Discord community where we do weekly group calls where I mentorship you as a group. An ebook as well to do in your own time. It's a written format of my exact strategy that you see in the videos. And I've also got a one-to-one mentorship plan, which pretty much includes all the above. So just private message me to find out what it actually includes. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and use the links in the description of this video to get back to me. Cheers. I've got a whole bunch of educational content, and over here on the website, you can see loads of other people taking action recently. If you want to get educated, simply scroll underneath the video, click Take Action or Linktree, and click the option that you want to read more about, or private message me on Twitter. Let's start off with the ebook. This is where you can take action on my ebook, teaches the exact strategy. Head over to the membership level if you want to become a Discord channel member, where you have access to 2 weekly group mentorship calls, or if you want to take action on my 6-hour-long pre-recorded course, there's an offer here, and you do get Discord chat for 2 months totally free. Here is my beginner one-to-one mentorship plan, which includes 3 hours of my one-to-one help, the course, and 2 months free in the chat. And there are some other plans here for 5 or 10 hours of my one-to-one help. Use the links down below to private message me on Twitter, or head straight to the website using one of these links to take action. Cheers.